Hi guys, welcome to Carol's Universe, tarot readings from the heart, and today's tarot reading is for the month of December 2014, and this is for the zodiac sign of Pisces. So Pisces, for December 2014, I definitely think, you know, I could look at this reading and think that potentially it's to do with money and work, but I think it's a tale of two halves really. That part of it is potentially to do with work and money and that type of thing, but I think the majority of it was really screamed out to me love. And it screamed out to me that potentially for some of you guys there could be new love coming in the month of December, or even for the new year. And I'll tell you why, because we've got the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Now the Ace of Cups really signifies the possibility of a new love affair happening, okay, or of some good news coming in for you. So I don't know what this is. It could potentially, as I've said, be a new love affair, and it could potentially be good news about love and potentially marriages and that type of thing. So for some of you guys who are engaged, it could be that you're, you know, going to be offered a proposal, and for some of you guys who are single, it could potentially be a new love affair coming in. But whatever the case is, there's some good news coming in, I believe, for you guys in the month of December. And to me, this was backed up by the Knight of Cups, because the Knight of Cups is all about, usually it signifies love, and usually it signifies a new suitor coming in, so a new romance starting up for you, an amorous relationship starting up for you, somebody new coming in on the scene. So I really think that for a lot of you guys in the month of December, or for some of you guys, it could be maybe a marriage, maybe news about a birth, you know, weddings. If you're not attending a wedding and you're engaged, maybe, and you're with a partner, potentially it could be that some of you will be offered marriage. And potentially for some of you guys who are single, it might be, judging by these two cards, that you're going to meet someone, or someone new is going to come in on the scene to you, and you know, they're going to make you an offer of love, or you know, love being handed to you, a romance. And this was really backed up quite strongly to me when I saw these two cards. I was like, wow, this really looks like some kind of love affair coming in. Or if you're already involved with someone, then potentially things are going to get stronger, and marriage could be on the cards and that type of thing. And the next two cards were the Fool and the Two of Wands. And I think that what these cards really screamed out to me were that you need to, with the Fool card, it really talks about, the Fool is someone who just goes and does stuff. You know, they take a risk. They don't think about what they're doing, you know. They just take a risk, blind faith, and they go for it, okay? They don't think about it. They've just got faith it's going to work out, and they just sort of go for it, okay? They just, if they want to get to somewhere, that's it. If wherever it is they want to go is over a mountain, they'll jump over that mountain. Do you see what I mean? Without fearing the consequences. And I think that really what this card was saying to me is that if this is a love situation for some of you guys coming in, then you need to take the leap of faith with it. If you've been hurt in the past, don't be afraid to go there again, okay? Don't be afraid to go there with a relationship again. Just go for it, because it potentially could be something good for you. That's my general feeling on it, if this is something to do with love that's coming in for you. Or if it's a case of it's something else that's coming in for you, that's being offered to you in December or going into the new year, then you really need to take that leap of faith and don't worry about it and go for it, because it potentially could be good for you. And this was, I suppose, backed up to me by the Two of Wands, and this is really about, you know, having the courage to attain your goals, having the courage to attain something. So to me, this really backed up the Fool card, because the Fool is quite courageous when you just go for it and you don't really think about it. I mean, I suppose courage is to do with thinking about stuff and weighing stuff up. But the Fool is really just someone who, to my mind anyway, is quite strong, because they're not fearing consequences. They're just kind of going in for the kill. They just want to get something, and they just make up their mind like, yeah, I'm just going to go for that, and they just go. And to me, it suggests, with the Two of Wands again, it just said to me that whatever it is that's coming in for you guys, whatever good news it is that's coming in for you guys in the month of December, you need to go for it, and you just need to be courageous and just get on with it. Just go for it. Don't sort of, you know, sit and think about things. Don't just sit and think about it and ponder it, because you could waste time doing that. You could lose the opportunity, whatever that is, whether it's a person coming in and offering you love, whatever this thing is that's coming in for you, and I think it's going to be something pretty good. You need to go for it, be courageous, don't let the past hold you back, and just go. And I think if it is love, then I really believe it's going to be this King of Wands person. And the King of Wands, because it's a general reading, it can be male or female, but to me it suggests it could be someone who's potentially a business person, someone who is potentially in a managerial position. And this is what made me think, is this love or work or career? But it could be a mixture of both. It could be somebody potentially that you meet within the workplace that comes and sweeps you off your feet and offers you love and offers you something good. And, you know, it could potentially just hypothetically be something that you're afraid to go for. And to me, these cards are saying just go for it. Don't be afraid. Go for it. If you've got a goal, if you've got something that you want, if you've got something that you want to go for, just go. And the King of Wands, if it is a love situation that's coming in, this person represented in the King of Wands could be in a business dimension. Okay, there could be someone who's runs their own business, or someone who's your manager, or someone who's your boss, or, you know, in a managerial position, a business position. And to me, it really is an authority figure if this is a person, if it represents a person. So potentially, if it is a love situation, potentially it could be. And if this King of Wands isn't representative of a person, the King of Wands also talks about, when we pull this card out, it also talks about learning from your mistakes, but not being afraid to take a risk, okay, based on those mistakes. So if there have been things that have happened in the past and you get the opportunity come in for something, whether that's love or anything else, then you need to take a risk, okay? Don't be afraid to take the risk just because there's things that have gone on in the past. And to me, again, this is backed up by the Fool card and the Two of Wands, being courageous, taking a risk, taking that leap of faith. Don't let mistakes hold you back. Don't be afraid to take that risk. And the Nine of Cups, it's funny because the Nine of Cups card that came up can also denote parties and social gatherings and just general good times and fun and happiness. So it could either be that maybe it's an office party, hypothetically again, as I say. It could be an office party that you attend where you meet your King of Wands, or it could be just a gathering or somewhere that you go out to and you meet someone, you know, someone offers you to go out or whatever. And this is really about fun and good times and happiness. It's really, really good card. You know, it's just one below the Ten of Wands, obviously, and the just one below the Ten of Cups, sorry. And the Nine of Cups is just really about fun and good times and happiness and all of those good things. And this really does denote parties and stuff. And because December is the holiday season, it's Christmas, there are a lot of parties going on. So if you do have a party that you're going to over the Christmas period, potentially you could meet your King of Wands there, which would be really back up these two cards that I pulled at first, which to me are just so, so strong. And the final two cards are the Hanging Man and the Eight of Pentacles. And the Hanging Man, partially this card talks about looking at things in a different way, a different perspective, letting go of the past. It's really strong with the letting go theme and just being at ease with what is. And I think with this reading, you know, if it's a love situation, whatever it is, whatever good news is coming in for you, whatever it is that's suggesting to me that some of you Pisceans might be afraid to go for because potentially something's happened in the past and you're feeling a little bit fearful of kind of going there again or taking an opportunity, what this card is saying is just to let go and just let it be and just be comfortable and accepting of whatever it is that's gone on, but don't let opportunities pass you by. Just kind of be in the zone, be at ease, and just let whatever be, and just kind of let it go, okay? And with the Eight of Pentacles, this card talks about perseverance and just really kind of staying on your tracks, staying on your road. The more that you give out is the more that you get back, okay? So you really need to just get that energy up there, okay? Don't be afraid to let whatever be, okay? Don't be afraid to stay on that path. Don't be afraid to persevere with your goals. So if it is love that you've been wanting for such a long time, for some of you Pisceans, it could, by the very nature of what I'm looking at with some of these cards, it could be that love is coming in for you. And for some of you guys, you might be afraid to take it. But you need to be courageous and you need to take a risk. Okay? You need to take that risk and you need to persevere with what it is that you want to get out of your life. Okay? Because the more that you give out is the more that you actually get back. Okay? But you need to also let go of any past hurts, anything that's really kind of afflicted you or made you feel a certain way. You need to let go of that and just kind of be in the moment. Just be in the moment. And don't think about the past. Don't think about the future. Just be in the moment and let it be. Let it go. Okay? And don't start kind of procrastinating about stuff. Okay? But don't be worried to take a risk. And there's lots of social stuff coming up for you guys, it looks like. This is a really lovely reading. When I got this reading through, I was so happy. I was so happy. I just thought this is really, really nice. Just these wonderful cards. All these wonderful cards coming up. So to me, it just suggests that some really good news is coming in for you guys in the month of December to round up the year. And you're not to be afraid to accept it. If anything's gone on in the past that's made you feel a certain way, just let it go and just carry on going on your road. Just be in the moment. Stay in that moment. Okay? Don't think about the past. Don't think about the future. Just stay in the moment. Okay? And don't be afraid to accept opportunities that come your way. Okay? So that's the end of your reading, Pisces, for the month of December. I shall see you very, very soon for your love reading for the month of December 2014. And I'll speak to you soon. Take care.